All right. Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawah Shai, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawah Shai, Call Halayim Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Makah Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who taught us the truth, honors and salutations to the deliverer. All right, my name is Mark Allah Bun Gad Bun Yashala, but the Watchman Philadelphia Kent. All right, I just want to do this lesson, man, real fast. Well, not real fast, however long the spirit, allows me to be. When it goes into talking about how, our enemies got the Ark of the Covenant, and basically took it, and which didn't belong to them, and how the Most High, Yahweh Shem outside, jacked their ass up, man. All right, so just the book of First Samuel chapter 5, starting at verse 1. It says, "In the Philistines, bullshit again. It says, Ebenezer unto Ashdod. When the Philistines took the ark of the Most High, they brought it into the house of Dagon." All right, so now you got that. Dagon is a heathen god, man, which is which was the face and hands of a man, tail of a fish. All right, so that's like you got your fucking like a Aquaman type of uh feature, you could say, man. You know, but this is a god that they worship for fertility, man. Because these heathens is all about just like crazy ass like worship and shit, man. Idol worship, you know. And it says I'm gonna read that again. It says, when the Philistines took the ark of the Most High, they brought it into the house of Dagon and set it by Dagon. All right, so they trying to take the ark of Yahweh. You just a damn deity, man. You know. But the back to scripture, we're gonna grab First Chronicles. All right. First Chronicles chapter 10. It's the book of First Chronicles chapter 10, verse 8. It says, "And it came to pass on the morrow when the Philistines came to strip the slain, that they found Saul and his sons fallen in the Mount Gilboa, and his armor, and set it in the Philistines round about to carry tidings unto their idols and to the people. And they put his armor in the house of their gods, and fastened his head in the temple of Dagon." Man, so yeah, that's when they had to defeated Saul. Why? Because Saul, no, and Saul trusted it. Matter of fact, Saul went off because he trusted in he went to speak to a soothsayer, you know, and that's what he wanted to do. Okay, so now when you did that, you went against the of the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So now you have to suffer the consequences. You but this is basically I'm trying to explain the reason why we fall into the situations that we to today, man. Why we fall under the curses, because we want to be like these other nations, and then you trust the Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know. All right. So verse 3 says, and when they of Ashdod arose early on the morrow, and they took him and set him in his place again. So now they came like the you go further, like in Chronicles and all that. They have the covenant, and they took it and put it in the chambers with their God. You know, their God, the power, the power Yahweh Shemiyah was all right. Made their angels I mean, said God, which is stone, whatever they made it out of, made it bow down to the Ark of the Covenant, man. You know. So the Lord, man, He don't play no games, man. And He, you know, ain't no playing with y'all Bashim outside, man. To the ground. Behold, the ark of Yahawah Bashim Yahushua and the head of Dagon and both the palms of his hands were cut off upon the threshold. Only the stump, only the stump of Dagon was left to him. So the stump would be like the torso. All right, from the neck to the waist. Because the Ark of the Covenant destroyed Dagon ass, man. You know, I got a couple scriptures real fast. This is the book of Jeremiah 50 and 2. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 50 and 2. It says, among the nations and published and set up, and Bel is confounded. Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces. So yeah, man, Yahweh Shem Yahshua going to destroy all these idols the same way He did right here in Ashdod with the Philistines and all that, man. All right, so how much more now in this day for these dudes that say that the name of Yahweh Shem Yahshua don't matter? You know, try to downplay the name, blaspheme the name, and then think that you're gonna come back into the fold. It's no repentance for blaspheming the name, and His men never do that. You know, and even though you got dudes calling on the name of Yahweh, man, and you could tell in their actions, they just doing shit to be seen among men. All right, they do shit to be seen among men. And if you in that spirit, yo, the Most High gonna kill your ass, man. All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 6 and 4, talking about the destroying these different guys, man. These act like power Yahweh South, but they really in the spirit of Baal, man. It's the book of Ezekiel chapter 6 and 4. It says, and your altar shall be, and your images shall be broken, and I will cast down your slain men before your idols, man. So, yo, man, Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahushua is not playing when you dealing with these idols, man. First and foremost, talking to you Israelites that want to call on different names, you know? This information that's proven to you time and time and time again throughout the whole scriptures. You don't play. You said, well, what did He say? I shall not have any God before me, man. And a lot of dudes use money. A lot of dudes in there. I'm talking about dudes in the truth, man. That might not even think they doing it, but they doing it because they're boost another man up they're using him as an idol, man. Praise him more than they praise Yahweh Shem Yahweh. You know? But yes, you do give your elders and apostles double honors, man. You know? But you got dudes that's like, I'm talking about, yo, they worship men, right? They worship men more than they worship Yahweh Shem Yahweh. And what I mean by that, by worshiping Yahweh Shem Yahweh, you follow after these scripts, man. And you be strict to them and stick to them. All right, let's read this again, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 6. And altars shall be desolate, and your images shall be broken. Your images shall be broken, so such as the commandments, and you break them all, man. All right? So right here in Babylon, you got to, He's going to cast down your slain men before their idols, man. All right? So let's go to the book of Micah, chapter 7 and and if you ain't know, to hard been heavy on that, man. You know, heavy in the spirit on the mark of the beast being the RFID microchip was that's accurate information, you know. But this is the book of Micah, chapter 1, verse 7. It says, and all the graven images thereof shall be beaten to pieces. So you ain't going to be able to go in that day and pray to your Jesus Christ image. And you Catholics out there, y'all love all these different images, and they're going to be broken to pieces, and like it says, beaten to pieces. Everything that this society stands for is going to be utterly broken to pieces and beaten down. It says, "And all the graven images thereof shall be beaten to pieces, and all the hires thereof shall be burned with the fire." So anybody that's worshiping them shall be burned in the fire, and the hires of them is talking about your pastors and anybody that represents that shit. It says, and all the idols thereof will I lay desolate, for she gathered of the hire of an harlot, and they shall return to the hire of a harlot, man. So yo, the Lord ain't playing with these freaking idols, man. Therefore, neither the priests of Dagon nor any that tread on the threshold of Dagon and Ashdod unto this day. It says, but the hand of Yahawah Basim Yahushua was heavy upon them of Ashdod, and like hemorrhoids, man. A hemorrhoid flare up because it says Imrod's a fire, inflammation, burn, or ulcer, man. You know? So that's something that's painful. When you got an ulcer, man, that's painful. Inflammation, whether it be a hemorrhoid or whatever, that is painful, man. That's a painful thing. So, yo, Yahawah Basim Yahushua gave these dudes Imrods, man. Let's read that again. This is back in the Samuel chapter. It says, but the hand of Yahweh heavy upon them of Ashdod, and he destroyed them and smote them with Imrods, even Ashdod and the coast thereof. Man. Shalom, my Yabashima Sabrakata, my brothers. Shalom, my. So he bit yo Yahweh outside is he's a beast, man. So he know how to get you. Why? Because he created you. So he gave these dudes hemorrhoids, man. So that's crazy. I mean, you can't even sit down because your ass on fire, you know. And I'm pretty sure they had no tucks and medicated pads back then, you know. And they was heathens, so they had to go through that, you know. But verse 7 says, and when the men of Ashdod saw that it was so, they said, the ark of Yahweh of the Most High of Israel shall not abide with us, for his hand is sore upon us and upon Dagon our God. All right. So look, man, check this out. Let's go to Psalms 96 and 5. All right. All right, it's the book of Psalms, chapter 96 and 5. It says, for all the gods of the nations are idols, but Yahweh Ba'asim Yahushua made the heavens, man. All right? But Yahweh Ba'asim Yahushua made the heavens, man. So I'm going to read this again back in Samuel chapter 5 and 7. It says, and when the men of Ashdod saw that it was so, they said, the ark of the God of Israel, the Most High of Israel, shall not abide with us, for his hand is sore upon us and upon Dagon our God. So their God has no effect on our power, man. But our people rather follow after these different false idols, man. You know, Jesus Christ is your Allahs, your Buddhas, your whatever, man. You know, and there's plenty of scriptures on that. But our people rather trust in these different deities, which is going to get your ass destroyed. And back then, in the prophet Samuel's day, you know, and that's what we reading now. That's why, like, yo, man, he proved right then with and gathered all the lords of the Philistines and said, what shall we do of the Most High of Israel? And they the word Gad actually means wine press. All right. So yo, what Yahawah say when he come out, it's going to be like a wine press. So we're going to put a lot of people to death, man. All right. Native city of Goliath, man. This before King David came and slew that nigga, man. This is leading up and still was the king of Israel at that time, you know. So now and it's a reason why the show alive destroyed, man. So they carried it there, verse 9. It says, and it was so that after they had carried it about, the hand of Yahawah Bashim Yahushua was, and they had emeralds in their secret parts, man. Damn. It said he smote. I'm going to read that again, verse 9. It says, and it was so that after they had carried it about, he smote the men of the city, both small and great, had emeralds in their secret parts. So, yo, man, he gave them hemorrhoids, ulcers, all that type of stuff, man. And their inward parts. So that's your ass, wherever you're inward, your body, your head. You can get ulcers anywhere, man. Not Salakia, not ulcers. That's a tumor. Salakia, slip of the tongue. You get ulcers all inside your intestines and all that. Hemorrhoids all in your ass, man. You can break out on your penis and women break out on their coots and all that, man. You're these people up. Shalom, Maki, outside, my brother in the West Coast, man. Shalom, brother. You know? So, Yahawah had these people break out with these sword, with these emeralds, man. Why? Because they took the Ark of the Covenant, which ain't belonged to him, but the Lord allowed that to happen. Why? Because he hates these heathens, even though he created them, man. You know, but our people still want to play games and want to be like the heathen, man. Verse 10 in the book of 1 Samuel chapter 5 and 10. All right. Kanat. It says, verse 10 says, therefore they sent the ark of the Most High to Ekron. And it came to pass, as the ark of the Most High came to Ekron, that the Ekronites cried out, saying, they have, this is crazy. It says, they have brought about the ark of the Most High of Israel to us to slay us and our people. So, yo, man, they knew, man, when they saw that ark, they like, yo, this don't belong to us. This belong to the Israelites. They bringing this here to kill us, man. Because, you know, throughout word travels by, man. So, word travels by mouth. So if all these things happen in these other cities that the Ark of the Covenant passed through, they got word like, yo, man, these niggas was dying. We don't want this shit here. You know? So they knew from the rip, soon as they saw it, they like, damn, they bring us here to kill us? You know? It says, so they sent and gathered together all the lords of the Philistines and said, send away the ark of the Most High of Israel and let it go again to his own place. So it's like, yo, send that back to the Israelites. This don't belong to us, man. We don't want no smoke. Like them motherfucking them gooks with that damn, what was that war, man? The Korean War and the Vietnam War, and it was like no mas, no mas. If they was gooks, that's what these people would have been saying, man. All right. So it says, send the ark of the Most High of Israel and let it go again to his own place, that it slay us not and our people, for there was a deadly destruction throughout all the city. The hand of the Most High was very heavy there, man. So Yahawah Bashim Yahushua still destroyed them niggas, man. You know? Read that again, man. Verse 11. It says, so they sent and gathered together all the lords of the Philistines. So they gathered together all their who you would say dudes that had some type of intelligence, which they don't really know shit. All right, it says, of the Philistines, and said, send away. They had enough intelligence to know that they said, send away the ark of the Most High of Israel and let it go again to his own place. Slay us not and our people, for they was all for Salakia, for there was a deadly destruction throughout all the city. The hand of the Most High was very heavy there, and the men that died, damn, and the men that died not were smitten with emerods, and the cry of the city went up to the heavens, man. So, yo, man, the sword still killed their ass, man. And who didn't die, they still got some type of hell, man. He gave them emerods, man. That's hemorrhoids, man. Ulcers. That shit, inflammations, burnings, man. So he still fucked them up. Why? For fucking with the Israelites. So how much more back then than now, man? And we about to come into the time of Jacob's trouble. That's right. He's a terrible power, brother. That's right. Alashijah, man. You know? And I believe that's in the book of, it might be in Colossians, the first chapter when it says he's a terrible and a great power, you know? But yo, Yahawah Shem Yahushua don't play when it comes to his, man. You know? But we like you got brothers, they're the only ones that's playing, man. You know? Don't play with a power like that. Cause you don't know what power you playing with. And if you playing games, yo, you gonna be destroyed, man. All right? If you calling on any name besides Yahawah, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Makar Kodash, you're gonna be destroyed. That's right, dog. That's right, brother. The heathens are nothing but spittle to them, man. Going to the what's that? Second Ezra. I want to say. Matter of fact, let's get it. 6. Let's get it, man. Okay, grab that real quick. Yep. Second Ezra, the 6th chapter. The second Ezra 6, and where we gonna go? Here we go. Verse 56. It says, as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of that falleth from a vessel, man. So these heathens don't mean nothing to Yahawah Shem Yahushua. So if the heathens don't, what you think they guys mean? They don't mean shit either, man. You know? But our people, they that like, yo, man, here in Philadelphia, these niggas want to be Muslims so fucking bad, man. And that's crazy. But yo, soon as something happened, but yo, and then not even that, man. These niggas want to be Muslims and all that, right? But you still celebrate these holidays that Esau gives to you. Why not celebrate what the fuck Ishmael gave to you? You know? These niggas is retarded. But either way, man, you still gonna get destroyed, man. Bottom line. Because you're not serving Yahawah Shem Yahushua by Hashem Kodash, man. Because you dudes is out of line, you're out of order, man. And order's about to become back to this earth, man. And Yahawah Shem Yahushua is, yo, he's coming back. 2019 is going, yo, a lot of things are going to be revealed. And the men that you thought that who was, you're going to be, damn, I thought he was a man of the Lord. This nigga all this time. And he was waffling. Because niggas like to hide behind other men, man. They can't go and do this work by themselves. They can't do it. A soldier means solitude, man. So you're going to be alone. You're not always going to be around brothers, man. Look, when Yahawah went through what he went through, when he got tested and all that, was he with his brothers? No, he was alone. So guess what? We going to go through the same thing, man. Right? And that's going to make you a better man in this truth. Because you're going to have to be tried like gold is topic. But yeah, I'm going through the spirit right now, man. You're going to have to be tried like gold is tried in the fire. That's right, brother. Solitary makes you stronger. That's right. Because when you roll with a bunch of other dudes, you get like a man. Like you'll see who's real and who's fake, man. Because a real man, he wants to roll alone. When you come into the time of Jacob's trouble, you're not gonna be wanting to be around a whole bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be like, yo, you gotta fend for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have that faith, like Lord, I know you're gonna take care of me. But then the reason why you're gonna want to be by yourself because you don't want no weak people around you, man. Like, oh man, like when we was in the wilderness, prime example, we was in the wilderness. What happened? You know, you had our people. We got let out of Egypt. The Lord let us out of Egypt, man, with a great hand, with His great hand. While you was in Egypt, you saw all the different plagues that He put on them people, man. For who? For our sake. Then not just that, you saw Him uh, put to death all the firstborn of the Egyptians, man, woman, and beasts, man. You saw that. Then He led you out. You saw the sea open up, led you through that. Then you get in the wilderness and start bitching, man. Oh, you brought us in the wilderness to die. We should have stayed slaves. That's the mentality of these niggas, man. They out here preaching, yo, man, America's destruction and all that, but nah, in all actuality, them niggas still want to be here. That's why all things are going to be revealed, man. I don't know why I keep saying that. Cun, that's right, brother. Cun, backsliding Israelites, man. You know? But, man, but like, basically, man, the purpose of this lesson is to let you know that Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua is terrible to the heathens, man. Salakia. And if he's terrible to the heathens, he going to start with our people first, man. He going to start with us first, with the house of Israel, man. And that's what he told us. All right? So the other nations, they're going to get us. So why the hell would you want to serve another nation's gods? That's just don't make no sense. You know? And that's basically all I'm under say on this matter, man. I don't want to advertise it. This was edifying me since the brothers, man. I hope I ain't rambled too much, because I know how I get sometimes, Damn, matter of fact, let's grab that up. 1 Peter 4. Brother brought that out, we're going to bring that out. 1 Peter 4, man. Matter of fact, I got to use my 16:1:1. 16:1:1. 1 Peter 4th chapter. Okay, this is our 1 Peter chapter 4. We're gonna start at chapter 4. It says, For as much then as Hamashiach have suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind, for he hath suffered in the flesh, hath ceased from sin. Damn. Yo. Oh, that's heavy, man. Cause this was some dudes, they can't get this through their mind, man. It says, for as much then as Hamashiach have suffered for us in the flesh. So, yo, he came down here, cunt the water, brother. So it says, as much as he came for us to suffer in the flesh. So you had Yahawah, who Yahawah sent down here for us, and he suffered in the flesh for us, man. Suffered in the flesh for us. But a brother can't even suffer a little bit for his brother. You can't even suffer alone for this truth. And Yahawah Shah is the word made in the flesh, man. So if you can't suffer for Yahawah Shah, man, you can't suffer at all, man. You shouldn't even be in his truth at all, man. It says, for as much then as Hamashiach have suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise. And that's our example for how we supposed to be in this truth, man. You know? Put on the whole armor of Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Because that's what he did when he came here, you know? And he was in complete order and he knew the times and all that, man. You know? With the same mind. For he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin. So if you suffer in the flesh, you're going to cease from sin, man. You know? You ain't going to be going for that shit. You know? You're going to be like, man, pick yourself up. Man, fuck that. And then you know what to look for. You know, but we all fall short of the glory of the Most High, man. And it says a just man falls 7 times, but picks himself back up again. But the wicked fall in the mischief, and you don't want to fall into that mischief, man. You know, it says that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High, man. Damn, read that again. It says that he no longer should live the rest of his life in the flesh. So you don't want to live the rest of your life in the flesh, man. Because you, all right, prime example, man. We got to go to jobs every day, man. So you go to work and then you got niggas that's around you. They see a girl coming there. Oh, she got a fat ass, dog. Your ass is crazy. And and they talking all crazy about that. And you like, yeah, okay. That's just flesh to me, man. You know? Niggas really get caught up in that shit. When these women, man, these women are whores, man. They slept with more than one man. They got multiple kids by multiple men, man. I know a woman that I work with, she got 5 kids and 5 baby dads, man. What the fuck type of woman is that? That's a cum bucket, man. Fucking cesspool, man. And you got dudes probably still want to fight over her, man. It says to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High. So what's the will of the Most High? Doing what we doing right now, man. Fasting, praying, trying to stay in all holy conversations, man. That's the key. Stay in holy conversations. I don't care if you gotta pick up the phone and call a brother and the spirit put it on that brother to pick up the phone and y'all just busting up about the scriptures all day. And to the spirit, like, yo, sometimes when you talk to a brother, you get so caught up because y'all in the word. Y'all so caught up, you like, damn, you look at the time, when you look at the phone, you was like, oh shit, I was on the phone with this brother for like 5 hours. Damn, I talked to this brother till my phone died. And then what? As soon as you finish that, then you go what? You go hop into the scriptures, then hop on a live or do a lesson, or just read it, just study, man. It's many ways of this work that you can do it. So you can't say have an excuse for Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua why you wasn't doing the work, man. It's no excuses, man. It's none. All right? And that's the will of Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua. What it says, the duty of man is to serve the Most High, man. That's the whole duty of man. Serve Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua. Why? Because he made your ass, man. You better be glad and thankful that he made you an Israelite, 1. And 2, that he woke you up to the fact that you were Israelite. 2 and 3, that you got the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So if you got that, yo, you're supposed to rejoice. And it's not enough work that you can do in this truth, man. Straight up, man. All right, verse 3. It says, for the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles, man. So we was living as Gentiles. When we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries, man. So, yay, damn, we all been there, you know, following what? Pagan holidays, drinking too much, being gluttonous, you know, lusting after all these women, not even just women, lusting after money, chasing different things that's not of Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. You know, banquetings, These fucking yo, I hate Esau's weddings, man. You know, and I'm reading out the King James 1611, so Salakia, because some words I'm still kind of new to the 1611, you know, but I'm getting there through the spirit and power of Yahawah Shema Shah, man. It says an abominable idolatries, man. So idol things, man. And yo, you got a thing in America called American Idol, man. That's some bullshit. And matter of fact, I'm glad that they shut that down. But look what they had to do to get to that. And that's another thing to let you know when that show was out, people was flocking to that, man. Shalom, my Yabashim outside Brakatah. You know, they would kill their mother to get on that show. All right. Verse 4 says, wherein they think it strange that you run not with them. Damn. Yo, yo, I got yo, these scriptures is powerful, yo. Verse 4 says, think it strange that you run, you know, and you don't worship after God. I mean, their gods, you know, Allah, Buddha. Just I keep saying those names because those are the most that I'm familiar with, man. But you got a million different ones. So they think it's strange when you don't want to celebrate Christmas. They think it's strange when you don't want to celebrate Halloween, Easter, you know? When you tell them, yo, man, you know what, I'm about to go to Passover or whatever, man, Purim, you know, the dedication, things like that, they think that's strange because they're like, yo, what the fuck is that? Why? Because Yahweh Shemi outside hasn't opened their mind to it, you know? Is wherein they think it's strange that you run not with them. So you ain't run streets. They say, "Yo, this is my man. He running with me." You not, you know. It says, "Wherein they think it's strange that you run not with them." To said to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you. So the riot, that's this riot. When the riot happens, that's like a bunch of chaos, calamities. Oh man, confusion with them, man. You know, it says, "Who shall give account to him that is ready to judge the quick and the dead?" For this case was the gospel preached also that they might be judged according to the men in the flesh, but live according to the Most High. Yo, this gospel has to be taught, man. Because yo, matter of fact, let me find the scripture because it tells you, uh, it says it has to be taught to the dead, right? And that's Revelation says that dead bodies shall lie in the streets and not be suffered to be put into a grave. All right, so we were once dead in Yahweh by Shem outside Mashiach. All right, but now what? His word, all right, living vessel again, spiritually, you know. But that's another way how you know that it's not talking about an actual body that's dead, man. You know, a body that's actually dead, yo. But man, yeah. Verse 6 says, for it says, let me read it again. It says, for this cause was the gospel preached also to them that are dead. How you gonna preach to an actual dead body, man? You can't do it. All right. So you have to be. It says men in the flesh. It says living according to the spirit and the pocket, but living according to the Most High spirit, man. So you living according to the Most High spirit, man. All right. Verse 7 it says, but that be ye therefore sober in philosophies, these different doctrines. And you can be physically sober too, but basically it's being spiritually sober. All right, it's the end of all things is at hand. So the end of all things, the end of Esau's rulership is at hand. All right, and that's crazy because that's the times that we coming into right now, man. You know, the end of all things is at hand. Matter of fact, that makes me think. I'm gonna grab this real quick. This is one of my heavy hitters right here. I love the scripture right here, man. Jeremiah 16:16. All right, because the end of all things is at hand. So the reason why I'm bringing this out because we were talking before, right? It's coming to that hunting season, and fishing basically is a form of hunting too. All right, but this right here, this hunting, it it's a wrap. All right, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16:16. It says, "Behold, I will send for many fishers. Say if y'all by me, I will shine and ye shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mount and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks." Man. So yeah. So when we come, because you got a place called what? Denver uh Denver Airport, which is that's the most busiest airport in America, right? And they have a Masonic shit. They got the wall where they got that's got the upper part that's like oh man, how you call it, man? They say damn man, they say apocalyptic. That's it. So they say it's apocalyptic, right? So they know what's going on. Plus they got a underground bunkers and all that shit right there in the mountain because Denver's what on the mountain. You know, so you got brothers in Denver that's teaching Denver, Colorado, that's teaching the truth and all that. So the Lord is going to have His men come and grab them niggas with the chains right out the rocks when they think it's safe after they think the nuclear holocaust is over and they going to want to chill down there for however long that Esau got in his mind plan that it's going to be safe for you to come back up. You know, no, you coming up, all right, but you coming up in chains, man. You know, you coming up in chains. All right. So I'm ending on this, man. It says, "Behold, I have sent for many fishers. Say if Yahawah send me outside, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mount and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks, man." You know? And why is that going to happen? Why? Because you didn't trust in Yahawah send me outside. And instead, are you people going to die, man? That's right here in America, you know? And with that, man, I'm gonna say all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the the honors to the apostles and elders of that great millstone who taught us his truth. Honors and salutations to all Sayakim throughout the four corners of the earth laboring and honesty, sincerity, and truth for sound doctrine. You know, and death to America. To the next lesson, Shalom, Yasharala.